Good afternoon, safety zoners, and we are back for another STEM Ditty. Now, throughout the month of June, we are looking at technology. So far, we've looked at keeping the outside of technology clean using antibacterials and what can happen if it's left. We've looked at the internals of your technology and see what could happen, what kind of viruses and malware you can get. We've looked at the principles of how computers can speak to each other. We've looked at the principles of how to give a computer instruction. And today we're going to bring all our learning together by having a practical outlet for this. Now, what I mean by that is we're going to be using the BBC Microbit. Now, you can purchase these separately and plug them into a PC, but we're not doing this today. Anything that you're watching this video on, you'll be able to access the BBC Microbit virtually. Now, full disclaimer, I'm not very good at this next bit, so when I make the video, I might be making a few mistakes, but that's part and parcel of the learning experience. Okay, so we're going to cut to the computer and we'll take it from there. So head on over to BBC Microbit. So here we are, we've followed the instructions, we've gone to Google, we have Googled BBC Microbit, and you'll see on the page there's some off camera, some sponsored links, things you can buy, and then we're going to go to the tab that says Let's Code. Okay? And you go to here, go to the Make Code Editor, and this should start to bring up things that we can do. Now, a bit of background regarding the Microbit itself. We can just bring a blank one up first of all. Sorry, some of the Amazons have just popped up. This is a very basic computer. Now, as you see on the left hand side, it's got a display of 5 pixels by 5, so it's very simple, but it will do exactly what we need to do. Input, unlike a keyboard on a computer, where you've got A through to Z, you've got 10 numbers, and you've got the function and tab numbers here. We've just got an A, we have a B, you've got the ability to shake the Microbit, which we'll come to in a moment, and you've also got Bluetooth. So what we're going to do is, before we sort of follow instructions, which I want you guys to try and do, I'm going to show you how easy it is. Okay, so first of all, we're going to look at the input. Okay, and what you do is you just drag these things out. Okay, so we'll just drag the instruction that when we press A, it will do something. Remember the earlier videos where we guided Wolverine through a maze, where we went left, right and claw strike and all that. So this is the tab that is relating to the button A. So we've got the basic part here. And all you do is you just drag it in like that, very simple. So far, when we press A, which is on the left hand side, it will show a picture, okay? And then we'll draw this picture, we'll draw an X. So all you do is just highlight what it is, okay? So we're now going to press A, and X displays there. That's pretty cool. We can swap it, so you press B, okay, and B happens, and both buttons together at the same time. Oh yeah, you need a special button for that because obviously I haven't got thumbs. But we'll keep it all as A. Okay, so we're going to mess with a different input. We're going to move that to the side. Okay, this different input is we're going to go with shake. Now, as I mentioned before, the actual Microbit in real life has an accelerometer. Now, what that means is a fancy word for the thing in your phone that can sense if it's being moved around. Okay. Now, obviously, we're doing this virtually, so there will be a virtual shake button given. But once you've highlighted shake, the Microbit sort of moves under a little bit. So again, we've gone to our good friend Basic tab, and we'll show. And we're just going to click that in, and we're going to draw. We're going to try and draw an A. Okay, so to recap, we have got when you press A, which we're doing over here, to screen, yep, that happens. So when you press A, an X displays, and this time we've got shake. Now obviously we can't quite shake this because it's virtual, so we've got a virtual shake button there, and then A pops up. Okay, so far we've got two basic inputs which show two different things, and we're going to try something a little bit more cool. Okay, so we're going to start with, I don't know, we'll start with shake, okay? And we're going to input. Now we've shown that, we've obviously got the head round displaying simple things. And what we have here is a show string. Now this is a pretty cool thing because it's the basis of quite a lot of cool ways you can make it. So what this is programmed to do is, like before, shake, but when you shake it, it'll read hello. However, if you just type into this and delete it, you can say anything you wish. Obviously, keep it nice. Okay, so look at the virtual microbit. On shake, show string, this message will come up. Okay. So there we have a very basic introduction to the world of the BBC microbit. So what you've done so far is you've programmed it to be able to do one thing by pressing A, another thing by pressing B. So we've had the X and then we've had the A, and a different thing when it shakes, which has displayed the message "Welcome to the safety zone." Now there's lots of activities on this page, so why not give it a go yourself and send in pictures of where you've got up to so far. So we'll leave things from there. So keep your hands clean, stay safe, and peace.